here with Clapping with Friends and Stage.
We live. We
Yeah,
live.
we live.
We live.
Who's about to talk about his new Black national anthem for being black.
Being black.
He's going to explain all this here to you. As I'm hearing it all for the first time myself, so we're going to get into it and introduce him now. It's Stage.
What's up, y'all? Y'all seen me on this channel before, on these channels before. I'm just back promoting something that I just created with the after school program that I work with at shout out to Brooklyn Landmark Elementary.
Ooh,
And my blessed kings. Shout out to Mr. Bowman.
all right,
Shout out,
Mr. Bowman.
shout out to Mr. G, Mr. Bam. Shout out to Jasmine Penguins and Ms. Gore. All these people have kind of helped me curate this song to some degree or another. So and the
Let's
music.
hear a little bit about you.
Okay, well, like I said, I've been on y'all channels before, but
Or being as an educator.
Right.
I think you mentioned that.
right. So let's just say I'm a Renaissance man. I do a plethora of things, right? So my 9 to 5 is I work in the school system in Brooklyn as a paraprofessional. I also again have my after school program that I run with the same school that I work at called the school is Brooklyn Landmark Elementary, and the after school program is Blessed Kings. And what we do is we basically take some of the young boys in the school and give them tools to go through life as they're progressing from little boys to young men. So we do different activities with them, and this song that we created was one of the bigger activities that we did. So a little bit about how the song came about. Um, we had Black History Month. Obviously, all schools, they did their Black History Month celebration. My school was no different. And myself, along with Ms. Gore, Mr. Bowman, we all came up with how we were going to curate our Black History Month celebration. So my after school program's contribution was a song, and the boys did a performance.
Right.
So I came up with this song, "Being Black." It really was. It was actually a lot slower than when you would actually hear it. The original song was a lot slower, and for effect of what I wanted the show to look like for the school, the song was a lot slower. And then I wanted to have the boys like write raps to it, but because of time constraints and stuff, I wasn't able to really get that done.
Right.
Me and all the boys we picked a beat from YouTube,
Okay.
and I came up with the hook, and we were just only
I heard the
able-
hook.
Yeah.
I said, that's terrible.
Really? Yeah, and so I came up with the hook, and all we were able to really do was the hook. So we practiced, and I actually wrote a speech along with it that went over really well with the audience. Like really well. People thought I got it from the internet. They were like, "Where did you get that from?" And I was like, "I wrote it." So because it had such an impact on the audience and people that were there, and people, my coworkers, everybody was surprised that I was able to come up with this stuff.
Right.
I went to a producer friend of mine and I shared with him the beat that I took from YouTube, and I said, "Listen, I want to remake this. And so I want you to take the beat and like remake the beat your own beat." So as he was doing it, I decided to come up with like a little rap part, and that's where the first part. And for all you guys, when y'all listen to it, it's really hard because I'm going real fast. So it's basically saying,
Yeah, I hear it.
you
But
can
I
hear it?
like it. I like it.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, "What are you saying? What are you saying?" But I'm basically saying my melanin be popping, so I know you gotta love it. We keep the block buzzing where you think you get your trends from. So obviously that's self-explanatory, right? Right. So he did the beat, we recorded it, and I knew that I'm a music guy. You know what I mean? Like literally, like I said, my 9 to 5 is where I work, but I've been doing music my whole life. Like I'm a songwriter, I'm a producer. I've been doing that for a long time. So I wanted to make sure the song was valuable to the ears of today's listeners. Right. So I personally don't really care for drill music. Like I don't know what it is, but I don't really care for it necessarily. And no shade to drill music. It's just I have older ears, so whatever. So I told him to speed it up a little bit, and we just made the beat sound more drill, and we put like a Jersey beat to it, a Jersey dance club beat to it, and It went through well, and the kids loved it. So we decided to, as the big hurrah for the boys group program, I was like, okay, we're gonna shoot a music video.
Right.
So I went and got a professional music videographer. Shout out to Mr. G. Shout out to the his store on Halsey and Broadway,
Okay.
the Oasis. I know I'm saying it wrong, but he knows.
Right.
It's a health food store. He's a really big he's big in his community and things that he does, and like he used to be Dr. Sebi's like videographer. He worked on the music show,
Right.
so I had a personal relationship with him. So I went and got him. He got his producing guy, and we shot this music video, and the video came out really well. The video will be on YouTube tomorrow, it's
Okay.
out tomorrow. So
Alright.
you guys can follow on YouTube the Writer's Block podcast. That's where the video will be premiering from. That's my podcast,
The Writer's
um,
Block podcast.
the Writer's Block podcast.
Mhm.
And that podcast is basically, I just talk about songs and basically just talk about songs and have fun with songs and breaking down lyrics and breaking down instrumentals and artists, and that's what my podcast is about. And thank you to all of you who've seen me on these channels and have started following my YouTube page. I appreciate you guys.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You said the title of the song is Being Black.
Correct.
And it's for the youth of today to be a national anthem.
Mhm.
How do that go for all
Kids of nationality.
all race?
Well,
It's for to be a black titled song.
that's a good question.
Mhm.
I would say, because I'm from the community that I come from,
Right.
and my core children that I work with are children from my background, and the song was originated for Black History Month,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
It was specifically made for Black History Month and for Black people to celebrate their culture, right? Obviously, we know our history, we know what we've been through, we know that we still have struggles and
Right.
all that stuff. But beyond that, I mean, the song to me, anybody can celebrate, their culture, right? Like the song itself, it just has a sound that you can gravitate to, right? Um, there are many songs that are out there that celebrate different cultures.
Right.
This song is just so happened to be curated for kids of Black descent because it was made around the time that we celebrate Black history.
Okay.
And in my thing too, honestly speaking, is like I don't even like the fact that we have Black History Month because I feel like Black history goes way beyond a month. You know what I mean? It goes beyond Juneteenth is not okay.
Right.
That has its significance, but
Right.
America is America because of Black history, because of Black people. You know what I mean? Like so you can
That's a
celebrate
fact.
your culture whether the lyrics are "I love being Black" or not. Right?
Right.
You can dance to it. Right? You can, and I'm sure if this song goes viral enough, and that's what we want,
Exactly.
and let me say that real quick, like. I've been doing music for a very, very long time. This is like maybe the second song that I put out. Not maybe, this is the second song that I put out. But for me, this song means more than any of the other songs that I've ever even written because there's a purpose behind it,
Right.
right? Like I was watching something on Instagram or whatever. It was this comedian, and he was talking about an experience a friend of his had when he went to I guess his friend was like a drug dealer,
Uh-huh.
and he was a big time drug dealer, so he had to go to like Japan to do this business deal with the drug cartel out there, and the head person of this Japanese drug cartel was telling him, he's like, um, basically like what the problem with Black people is, and before he even said what the problem is, he was like, you guys are great people, you guys are trendsetters. The whole world follows everything that y'all do, which is true.
Exactly.
Like we set music trends, we set clothing trends, we set dance trends, we set
Yeah.
hair trends. You know what I mean? Like if you go to a lot of these neighborhoods of other cultures, you would think they just grew up in the same neighborhoods as us because they wearing the same clothes
Right.
that we wear. They listen to the same music that we're doing. But he said the problem that y'all as a community have is that there is no real community. You guys are so divided, and it's the truth. You know what I mean? And this song means something to me because this can be something that rings in our young people's ears forever. Just like we have Lift Every Voice, and Lift Every Voice will always be there. That's been around before any of us were born.
That's true. Everybody sings.
Everybody sings that every year. And to me, this song is something. This is like a hype anthem, a hype black anthem. It's not necessarily for us to, you know, uh, pass a flag to or whatever. But if if you have a backyard barbecue going and like this is something that you can be proud of. I see this song doing a lot of major things, and that's the reason why I wanted to come on you guys' platform.
Right.
And even before I got here, I was thinking to myself like, I don't want to come on here and be like talk fast like I always do because I tend to talk fast and
That's okay.
you know what I mean. I really want people to. I want people to understand like, like what we are goes beyond the celebrity that we already celebrate, right? And the celebrities that are not even they're and I'm not throwing shade to any celebrity. It's just at the end of the day, like if you know music and you know how the music industry works, you understand that the music industry is an agenda. There's a whole agenda behind it, and in order, you can't. When I was growing up, you could sit outside of a radio station or pass, and if it was good, it would get played. Now it's like if it's not something that's dividing the culture, it's most likely not going to get played. So I don't look for this song to like give me a record deal. I don't even want a record deal, to be honest with you. I'm not looking for this song to give me a record deal. I'm not looking for it to be played on the radio. I'm looking for grassroots audience. I'm looking for people who listen to it and can appreciate the content of the song and appreciate the fact that it's a well-written song. And I want to say well-written because it's a chanty song. It's not a bunch of lyrics, but it's well-produced. And you can hear that I knew what I was doing when I was making the song, and my producer knew what we were doing.
Okay, you say the video comes out tomorrow on YouTube?
The video will be out tomorrow on YouTube.
So what the video gonna be about? It's not gonna be dancing, right?
No, obviously, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be
gonna be some dancing.
There's gonna be some dancing. I highlighted mostly the kids in the video,
right?
So I have a couple of scenes in there, but for the most part, the video because I wanted to highlight my after school program and the boys and the achievements that they had for the year. Sorry.
Right.
So the video it's a simple video. It's a simple concept. We used the school grounds.
Right.
They came with the drone, with the cameras. I had a DJ. And I had one of the kids play the DJ, and we just took some shots. The only parts that I'm in the video is just me saying my words, and then the rest of it is the kids dancing and us having fun. Cool. And that's what I want it to be to be.
Okay, the video is going to be dropped tomorrow on what's the name of the podcast again?
The Writer's Block Podcast.
Writer's Block Podcast, and you can find the music on which stream?
You can find it on Spotify, and you can find it on Apple Music. And all the other streaming platforms, but I don't know the name of them because they're not that popular. It's on Spotify and it's on Apple Music.
Yes, it's always in black.
So the title would be Stage Be in Black. So I'm Stage and the song's called Be in Black.
And I'm gonna play the tune for you.
There you go.
Hit that speaker. Turn that speaker on.
And on YouTube you'll see it as the link will be in my bio. So my Instagram is at the Blockheads3, so the link will be in the bio, and then my TikTok is Stage811, so the link will be in that bio as well.
I'm gonna put this when I open up on stuff. This is gonna be my tone, my coming in video.
Okay, so your intro.
Intro.
Okay, guys,
it's lit.
Yeah, so we're about to listen to Being Black by Stage.
Featuring Blessed Kings.
Featuring
Blessed Kings.
Okay, sounds really good. I love it. I just really sit down to okay, this is something I can listen to. Here we go.
Hold on, y'all. I'm about to actually go live too. I should have been live the whole time, but I'm live now.
That was good. Wasn't that good?
Yeah,
I love that song.
Rainy, how do y'all like how they it's from stage that's here? No, no.
Oh, hold up. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? I'm mad late, but I'm doing this podcast, Capping with Friends, and Deborah Shabbat.
Catch it by faith. Deborah catch it by faith.
You say woman up?
Deborah catch it by faith.
Deborah Catch It By Faith. So, what up, y'all? Yeah, so that was me. And like I said, again, I want to shout out Blessed Kings because I don't want to take all the credit. The song was not the only reason why, honestly, I'm the one who recorded it because it was a late session. And, it would have to have been a whole submission for me to get kids to the studio. And it was just, that goes way beyond. So,
But it definitely has, this is my first time hearing it.
It's good, right?
It definitely has a very nice beat to it. That's very, very
Shout out to Marco
relatable
Tempo.
to everybody.
Let's say it again. One more time, yo.
We're gonna play the song again. It's the national black anthem that's really for all cultures. That is very relatable. And it's called Being Black. The video will be
again, the video will be out tomorrow on YouTube. Being Black stage featuring the Blessed Kings. I want you guys, if you
find
can,
it on what stream again?
Spotify and Apple Music. If you can follow my Instagram page at the Blockheads3 on Instagram and post your best black. Hashtag being black. Hashtag I love being black. Post your best black. Post a picture of yourself. Post yourself doing the dance on TikTok. My TikTok is stage811. Tag me and everything. So post your best black feature, your best black picture, your best black child, mother, father, auntie, whatever, your best black, whatever your nationality is. And put the hashtag I love being black.
And
Hey, delicious thing.
your name again on YouTube.
The YouTube is the Writer's Block Podcast. The Writer's Block Podcast.
That was the music. I mean, it's great.
It's definitely dope. So you're going to be hearing this a lot when I open up.
That is going.
That's most definitely going to be,
intro song.
at least for the first 6 months and less.
Yeah. Support, guys.
Support.
Being black. Bye.
Stage.
That's right. So with that, lovely Samara, I'll be back because I want to leave this video just for
Yes.
Stage.
For stage.
All right. Deuces, y'all.
So, any more you want to add?
I mean, honestly, again, I just really want to reiterate, you guys, doing this is me not giving up on myself and not giving up on my dream. I've been doing music for a long time. And I've been in some good rooms. But when you're trying to break through your own greatness, you have to get through your own mental barrier before anybody else can even see the greatness in you.
Right.
So, and I know one thing about me is I know I make good music. I know that. Like nobody can tell me otherwise because I know I make good music. So this is like.
Well, this is the first I hear anything made, and I love this.
I appreciate it, and this is what it is. But I have obviously other songs, but this is me encouraging myself, but at the same time, I'm also encouraging you guys. Like you are your biggest barrier. Like you know what I mean? Like and sometimes I think we always want this like end goal. We have this like pot of gold that we see at the end. And what I've learned within the last few years is like, you know, I love music and it's in me. Like I cannot get rid of it. I've stopped at times, I've given up, but it always calls me back. And why shouldn't I do something that I love just for the love of it?
Right.
And I feel like when you do something just for the love of it, and that's why I appreciate my guy Marco because he made it easy for me to be able to do this. Um, but if you do it for the love of it,
Right.
whatever's gonna come of it is gonna come of it.
True.
And that's just really the bottom line. So that's what I want to leave you guys with. Whatever
Right.
your art is, whatever your passion is, if there's something that you've given up on, do it because you love it. Don't do it because you're looking for some sort of reward. Because obviously, when you do it because you love it, great stuff comes out of it anyway. Things that
Right.
something that you yourself can be proud of.
That's true.
So that's that's the message I want to leave with you guys. Again, at the Blockheads3 on Instagram. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Share, 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 share.
And we will be doing more on this here on our independent videos. But I think the video um, that I got on YouTube is the actual kids dancing.
Right, that was the promo video.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be playing that tomorrow. So if y'all can watch it when it's dropped.
I can drop that on my Facebook
channel.
page. I can't do it on YouTube because it's not.
Thanks, Stage,
So
for coming in and sharing that with us. We're definitely gonna push it out.
Definitely. That's gonna be my intro. So with that lovely, I'll be back because I want to leave this video just
like
now.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is
I'll be
Later,
back.
y'all.
It'll be about 10 minutes later.
Thank you all for coming in. Don't forget, I gotta
Don't forget to
something
like
and link for
And the song is it's called
Being
Being Black
Black.
on Spotify, Apple. Go check it out. You can get on Spotify, well, you know, whatever, it's free. Come on now, get it while it's hot. You can get it
dropping
for
on
free.
YouTube tomorrow. And
So anyway, that deuces.
those that want to know what's going on, what will take back, you'll get all